what you thinking going into that sophomore year?
Oh, it's free. I'm good. I'm lit. I'm lit.
That's what you thinking?
I was lit. He showed me everything. I body BC. I body oh my God, every school in our non-conference I cooked up.
But how did you?
Because I realized he wasn't on the wing no more.
Right.
All the battles.
What did you do preparing for that sophomore year? What were you doing as an individual?
So I came up as a runner and dunker. Like I told you, I was one of him in high school. I was just that. And in AU, I was just a piece. I was a defensive specialist. I went and, stop everybody. You know, so yeah, I did stop Bradley Beal once a time. I stopped everybody. I was the crash dummy to stop everybody. My sophomore year going into that, I already knew, like, I got baskets in high school. That's what I did. I got baskets. Getting cooked up, understanding how to get baskets. The little time that I played, like you said, 11 minutes, I thought it was a little less than that. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the research. I feel good. I feel good. But going into my sophomore year, I knew it was no Steph. The wing is wide open. That's what I did, bro. I did nothing other than did what Steph did.
Got you. So that was what you was pretty much practicing. Whatever he did.
Whatever. Bro, I shot the ball at a normal. I shot 43% my sophomore year. Before this is when I broke my wrist and my whole NBA dreams went down the hill.
Oh yeah, I know. So when we talk about your sophomore year, when it finally comes around, your playing time doubles. You're a starter. You started the season off with several double-digit games, scoring. Why do you think you found that groove at that time?
Because just being a South Bronx native, I would say just being who I am, guys like you, family members, and just wanting to stand for something. Like we spoke of earlier in the interview, bro. When my sister read that letter, that my pops was going to get deported, and I understood I won't be able to do the same things. If he did, I won't be able to waive my rights. All of that came at that time. Like, I'm older. At that time, I was going from 19 to 20. Like it just hit me. Like everything hit me. Everybody that wanted me to do positive, like teachers, everybody, bro, like coaches. I saw no negativity. It was nothing blocking me.
I feel like it was a perfect combination of
perfect combination.
Everything.
No Steph. Like Steph was a big block. I love you to this day, bro. Like you my brother, bro. You my brother, but you was a big block, bro. Yeah. He was a big block. 6'8" big block. And I'm telling you, bro, his shit cash. Like cash. Like how Steph Curry shooting way behind the line. Before I knew Steph Curry did that and was going to make that a thing in the league, that's what I saw him practice. So I understood when I saw that in the league, how the league shift.
Right.
Because you're talking on some European shit, and I watched the European cook me up. So like I said, when we get to my sophomore year, it was just freedom and just understanding, how to be poised, how to go through the channels, how to do everything. Like I was just seasoned by then. I was just seasoned.
Got you.
Just seasoned.
Got you. So now, on the 16th game of the year, which you just mentioned regarding your injury, that occurs. You allude to it being in your wrist. You mind going a little deeper and talking about what particular bone you broke and how tough of a blow that was?
So, right here, I broke the scapular bone. This is the bone that make your hand do all of this. As you can see, it's a little stiff, but my hand right here is good. So, initially, the doctors, they came back and told my academic advisor, my athletic trainer, that I won't be able to play the game of basketball no more. Initially, they rushed the process and thought I was a right-handed player. My academic advisor, my athletic trainer went with that, told my coach, automatically shut me down for the rest of the year, not knowing that I'm left-handed at the time. So, not to say that it was any mishap, I'm gonna just say it was miscommunication along the channels. My coach decided to sit me out for the rest of the year. And from there, I gained character. It wasn't more about I'm nice, I'm about to leave this school, because everybody knew that's what I was doing. Like all the games, everything, non-conference, non-season, Boston College. I gave it to Boston College. I'll never forget, bro. Oh my God, BC, I gave it to y'all specifically because y'all was in the ACC. Specifically, that's the only reason why. Specifically, I gave it to y'all. Y'all remember? Pew! We ran horns 4 times. I couldn't do nothing with it. I couldn't do nothing. Pew! Like word. Like word. Had my son Jelly coming off that cross station at the bottom. Hook shot. But all of that was, you know, like it cemented me. So when I went down with this, it built character. Damn, what are you gonna do? That was the first. We gonna get into it, to who I am now, as far as the things that I do now.
That was the first time you ever thought about
life after basketball, because I couldn't play the game of basketball. So when I sat down with this wrist injury, the first thing I processed was because John Rothstein wrote an article about me, and right before he wrote the article, he tweeted, "Don't be surprised when you see," I forgot what was their Twitter name, Easy Sniper Money, that's KD, and whatever Russell Westbrook name was, he tweeted, "Don't be surprised when you see them in the 2012 finals." This was 2020 at the time. I mean 2011 at the time when he tweeted this. He was sitting in the practice because he just came from watching them practice. He wrote while he watched me practice, "KD 34 St. Francis Brooklyn is a nightmare matchup. NEC stud." It took off from there. So when I went down,
but once John Rothstein tweets you out of there. As far as notoriety,
off. Coach brought me in the office. We talked, and then I went down. It was like, whew.
So it was a high to a low.
Low is crazy. I don't even think
lower than low.
Exactly. I don't think there's an adjective for that. How like it was like being. You know how people say I hit rock bottom?
Yeah.
I went through bottom. Like legit went through bottom. You know, and it was like, damn. So for a fact, yeah.
How grueling was the recovery, the therapy, and all of that to get your wrist back to what it was?
It wasn't a grueling process at all, because I had a great foundation behind me. I had coaches, my athletic trainer, everybody was there around me, and they understood. Like, I'll be honest, at that time I wanted to leave out of St. Francis. I wanted to go to Bridgeport. I wanted to go D2. I wanted to wild it up just to get my name back on the track. You feel me? But I remember going into individuals, my coaches, sparked on me. Now, and this was his thing. And Coach Breaker, we could talk about it. "Oh my God, you from the South Bronx? Oh, you pussy, you from Long Island?" That was his thing. Like, I don't know if he felt Long Island guys was soft, cause my son Shell Diddy was like, God, from LA.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that was just what he said to me. And, you know, it was a lot of that. So, I'm like, alright, cool. I really just, like, maneuvered and understood, like, this is what happened. This is part of the game. It's maturity. I got to maturate and continue on the task. And at the time, the task was student athlete, scholar athlete. It never athlete first. Get that out of your mind, guys. Please get that out of your mind, guys. I'm gonna one more time. Please get that out of your mind. Student athlete, scholar athlete. Athlete never comes before the books. So once again, I went down. Mine is, you feel me? I knew I could hang my head on my scholarship. I knew I could do that. So I picked up a double major because I went to class one day. A dude told me he sit on the boat with an AK and make 90-something thousand a year as a coastal guard. And I couldn't believe it. Oh shoot, oh my God, I need to study criminal justice. I want to specialize in homeland security.
All because you heard that?
Because I heard a nigga say he sit on the boat watching the bro. $95 before taxes.
He probably make about.
Oh my God.
20 now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe more. Been more than 10 years.
So,
than 10 years.
Nah, yeah, when I went down, I'm like, yeah, I got to do right. So I double majored. I picked up criminal justice. I was already, in school for digital media. I sat there and I told myself, I'm gonna direct the next best Denzel movie. So for 4 years, that's what I told myself. I heard that. Once I went down, I picked that up. So I double major, and then I'm like, what if I don't do none of this? I want to be in the coaching field. At least let me get some type of sports management or something. So I picked that up as a minor. So I became more focused off the court more than anything. For sure, that's what I was driven by. It wasn't really, I understood, but I didn't want to look at, damn, my NBA drought is down or anything. Like, I just became more focused in my academics, for sure, at that time.
I follow, man.